So, how's everyone's quarantine going? I'm just sitting around in my pants all day, which is not normal because usually I don't wear any. Homeschooling's going well. I've reset the password to all her devices to anti-establishmentarianism. So that's English sorted. I'm finding the mandatory exercise exhausting though. My old man was after some backdoor action, so I gave him a bagel and jar of Nutella and told him he'd just have to make do. At least I found somewhere that sells pasta and Summer's penis pasta shapes, though I've had to tell my daughter that it's reindeer ear bolognese. I have to admit I did do some panic buying. I did a massive order at Ann Summers. Look, if I'm going to be stuck indoors for 3 months, I'm going to want something to do. I was watching some porn the other day and I was rudely interrupted by a COVID-19 warning. Now look, I'm not saying that Pornhub's spying on me, but how else would they know that I normally watch it with friends? I'm from Burgess Hill. It's the underboob of Brighton. If a small animal got stuck in my underboob, it would either suffocate or drown. Underboob. It sounds like something from Lord of the Rings, like Bag End or Crack of Doom. My other half took me to go and see The Hobbit. Basically, it's a load of small men with beards, which ironically also describes my porn collection. I love Lord of the Rings. I named my daughter Arwen. Too bad she looks more like Gollum. My labour was a lot like the Lord of the Rings trilogy. It was too long. I ended up with a creature like Gollum and a broken ring. It doesn't stop me rubbing it though. I live in an elderly area. My neighbours are lovely, but I do get a high turnover. I chose to live in a bungalow. Well, it makes it easier on the burglars. I wouldn't say I'm lazy. There's a takeaway at the end of my road and I always get them to deliver. I don't go to the gym. I don't have stairs at home. Why would I pay to use somebody else's? I hate running. It's a tough way to eat cake. I was going to enter the ballot for the London Marathon, but I couldn't face the disappointment of getting a place. I've done loads of marathons. Well, Snickers, I think you call them. I enjoy extreme sports. I did the London to Brighton bike ride last year, having failed my cycling proficiency. At least I came in on record time, but then I did get the 8:16 from Clapham. It was a feat of endurance, but not as bad as listening to my partner's day at work. There are things I hate about cycling, like it takes longer than driving, all other road users hate me, and I look like a fucking Power Ranger. I thought about doing it again, but I thought I'd rather take 6 layers off my arse with sandpaper. I think the next time I want an adrenaline buzz, I'll just go to Tesco's during lockdown. I review sex toys. Literally the only job where your boss can say, go fuck yourself. It would be the best job ever, except I'm paid with more sex toys. I've tried putting them on eBay, but someone left me a bad review because the item wasn't used. I've tried giving them away as gifts. Apparently, not an ideal gift for the family. I sent a friend a vibrator so big the packaging was torn, a bit like she was after. I thought about giving them away to a charity shop, but the last time was just awkward. I left 2 old ladies fighting over a double-ended dildo. Well, I think they were fighting. I knew that I had a phone addiction when I couldn't swipe left on ugly people. My phone has everything I need. In hindsight, the vibrator app was a mistake, especially when Mum decided to FaceTime. Why do we keep our old phones? I've still got a Nokia 3210. I've got no use for it unless I need to call the 90s. I sometimes wish my partner was more like a phone. The next time I upgrade, I am definitely going bigger. I would love it if Lego did sex toys. Imagine customisable strap-ons, although Duplo would be a stretch. My favourite Lego sex toy would have to be the Harry Potter wand. Commas, instantaneous. I made a sex tape, but my daughter found it. Well, we did label it the Lego Movie. The only problem I can foresee with Lego sex toys is if a bit decided to break off, then I'd need 2 things quick, extendable barbecue tongs and a friend who won't tell. I've had to knock it on the head. Have you seen the price of Lego? It's enough to make your eyes water. Ironically, it's the same if you stand on it. I've been Alicia Davison. Thank you and good night.